is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Gage Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field first today. They'll go to the toss. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. It seems so inviting trying to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you see a great individual. There that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
Barely 2 minutes into the game, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The hand to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Miller.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
To the air on 2nd down. Whips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Lost to throw again. Sends it downfield. Brings it down on the right side. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to add another. extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Finds his tight end. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over TCU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a man. It's Miller. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives him a first and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther
takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Dropping back. It's O'Neal. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off play action on 1st down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the...
There he goes! They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've...
Wide open on the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Grab behind the line. It's Smith.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Leaves it with the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Throwing right. That's caught. It's Miller. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast. Man, he blinked and missed it.
He barely got it. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The little toss to the fullback there didn't get big yardage, but it does let the defense know they can't ignore it.
Dang right. It's a changeup. It's not going to be something I live with and do all the time and try to feature him out of the backfield, but if I can slip him the football every now and again and deter you from blitzing and assuming run when the fullback's always in the football.
After that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. They want to throw it. Under fire. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Returner runs out of bounds.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Boilermakers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Hard running there. Looking for room at the 30. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Purdue! A long run from the running back. Not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run. It took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those points.
He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. To the air, it's O'Neal. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Good call, good execution. execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Fights off a defender.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trying to keep the drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. He's got him. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. DB's right up on the receivers. On 4th down, looking to pass. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. Toss to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Give to the single back. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.